Hi, my name is Nathan Talbot. I'm the co-founder of Picklewood. I founded Picklewood with Chef Stowell, who's a pretty legendary Seattle chef. And my idea was to combine pickleball with high-end food and beverage, very similar to a high-end bowling alley or a Top Golf or a Lucky Strike. And we're doing things a little bit different here. So I'm sitting in one of our courtside lounges. You can have players playing pickleball and then have a beautiful spread of food and drink. And really excited to work with Playbypoint. They've really made the booking experience helpful for our customers. We provide a grade A level hospitality inspired by Ritz-Carlton, Disney, and Ethan Stowell restaurants. And we really want the whole experience to be an incredible experience. And Playbypoint's made that happen. So with our court booking software, there's another competitor that we were very close to working with. And we found out that, as a business, we couldn't change a booking. Someone were to call in and request something. If their technology is the best technology in the world and everything's on the user, you're going to miss a part of the customer base that wants the experience to be able to call and make a booking or to make a booking on the spot. And you just can't push that back on the customer at our level of customer service and say, hey, pull out your iPhone and you sign the waiver and you book the court. Sometimes you have to be able to make changes on your end. So Playbypoint allows for great technology and a seamless booking system that a savvy or even average technology user can navigate. But if you want to provide the highest level of customer service, sometimes as a business you need to be able to do everything for the customer at their request. So through significant research of kind of the court booking software options, it was pretty clear that there were a very few number of options that would kind of fit our requirements. We just wanted the best booking software that was possible. So the easiest thing as a founder and owner is to talk to other people who've opened pickleball facilities. And it's really like the customer testimonial of talking to a friend and he said Playbypoint is the best one, go with that one. So, you take their word. There's obviously reasons behind that in terms of the functionality, in terms of the seamless process. And also, Playbypoint had a WhatsApp group where when we had any questions or an implementation, we could hit that WhatsApp group at any time of day, and somehow I always got a response. So it seems to be staffed somewhere near 24 hours, and it was a great experience to be able to have someone on the other end of the line that was very clearly a real person, not a bot or a help desk or an email. It made our implementation seamless, and we didn't know that we really wanted to have a dedicated app, but I'm so glad that our app is Picklewood. We maintain our branding, we maintain our trademarks and our brand value versus some other competitors where you have to go into their app, and it's very confusing for a customer. If you went to watch your Disney, you wouldn't go to Netflix. So to have like a cohesive brand value where everything is branded Picklewood and everything's branded in your color, we put a lot of thought into our color palette, and we have 4 or 5 specific colors, and we're really happy that Playbypoint was able to work with us within our brand guide. So we have 11 courts. We have 7 indoor courts, 4 outdoor courts. We live in Seattle, where during the winter it's rainy, it's dark, it's cold. So indoor courts are at a premium, and we have 4 of our 7 indoor courts are courts with lounges, so a place where you can support up to 12 players. You can support a birthday party, 4 couples, you can support families with lots of kids. We also have 3 indoor courts that are really teaching courts, more hardcore. You just have 4 people and you want to play, and you don't want the balls flowing into your court, and you have court barriers. So Playbypoint was able to create different styles of courts with different pricing. All of our courts are actually priced in the same manner, in sort of a peak and non-peak pricing way, where courts are $40, $60, or $80 an hour. But because we had food service to the courtside lounges, those courts had to be 90 minutes. So because we need to be able to get the food out, have the customers have a great experience, enjoy the food, play a little bit, eat a little bit, drink a little bit, and then have the next party be able to come on within 90 minutes. Playbypoint had the flexibility, so some courts could be 60 minutes, some courts could be 90 minutes. Our outdoor courts here in Seattle in the winter are usually wet and usually not particularly playable. But to get people out there, we just said, hey, let's make the courts $5 an hour and see what happens. We now have an incredible following of people who come in their jackets. They turn on our fire pit, they turn on the heaters, they might order a tea or a coffee. They enjoy the outdoor courts at $5, and we're still happy as a business because they're coming, they're enjoying the restaurant, they're buying a beer. So they're able to experience the outdoor courts at a an incredibly discounted cost because Playbypoint is able to add this flexibility of having each court be essentially a court that's bookable at a different rate with different requirements, and this has been really important to the business. The platform has so much incredible data, and that kind of data is very powerful. We have to be very thoughtful about how we treat the customers. We're not going to mass email all 10,000 people that have been through the facility with some spam. So we can be thoughtful through Playbypoint, and we can say, hey, we're going to market something to just people that are in the app. If you downloaded the app and you're active in the app, it's very probable that you're going to want to enjoy some kind of flyer about a tournament or a promotion on a happy hour. Whereas if you just email things out into the ether, you're getting a small view rate, you're getting a small click-through rate. So being able to leverage the information and leverage the Apple and Google apps is very important for us. So we really care about the customer here at Picklewood. Playbypoint is of the level of a Toast or 7 Rooms or some of these other software as a service solutions or SaaS solutions, where we're able to know who our customers are. We're able to designate whether they had a birthday party here or whether it's a corporate event. We can change the colors of the bookings so that we know lessons are in red, corporate events are in blue, and birthday parties are in green. And it helps all of our servers, service staff, hosts, bartenders be able to give that customer a great experience. We have 30 employees here at Picklewood. Hours are 8 in the morning to 11 at night here on a Friday. And so we have many different shifts, and we need to create a consistency for our customers. And Playbypoint allows us to know who our customers are. We know their name. We know what programs they've attended, and we're able to give them a great customer experience when they come in. I just love the calendar view in Playbypoint. I come in every morning, I look at who's in. I'm really delighted when friends are coming in and they haven't called me in advance and said, hey, I'm coming, can you do something special? They just booked the court, their names are in Playbypoint. I'm able to see they're coming. There's even a feature where you can show your customers' names. So at one point we had all the customers know who was coming in, so you can see if your friends are on the schedule. I think that's pretty cool. And then lastly, I would say that the iPhone app, I don't know why you would have an Android, but the iPhone app is incredible. And I can book programs, I can book lessons. My kids do the family pickleball. You can book ladies league, you can book moms and mimosas. We're gonna add a margarita league to our beer league for the summer. And so all of these leagues are scrollable, available, just like it is to book a court. So Chicken and Pickle, they've created their own software. You can book a court very easily. It's pretty seamless. But you can't do beer league at Chicken and Pickle. You can't book a kid's lesson. You can't do kids camps. So the ability to add programming to just your normal booked play allows people who are alone to join an open play, or people who have large groups, or families to play family pickleball, where we match families up with other families and they play on Sundays at 2 o'clock. So we're able to create a wide slate of programming and something for everyone because of the flexibility of the Playbypoint app. So I thought developing an app, actually I knew that developing an app would be stupidly complicated. I was against developing an app because the reality is Apple and Google changed terms. You have to do different things in the software to be able to keep the app running. Playbypoint does all of it, so we don't even know the problems because they deal with them. There was a time when I really had a very long day, and we had 100 people in the mezzanine and 2 25-person events on our courtside lounges that were coming on and off. So there's a lot of stress. One of the groups of 25 decided to split their bill 25 ways, which put a lot of stress on our bar. So because of the Playbypoint app, I knew all 25 players. We were able to reach out to those players, apologize for the lag and being able to get the second group to join their court. And it prevented some bad Google reviews because people were a little bit unhappy about we're 5 minutes late to our court. But you have to understand this is a people business. Servers and bartenders are people too. So when someone has to split 25 checks, it's going to cause stress on the business. And we were able to reach out to those 25 people, give them some free bubbles, a mimosa or champagne. If you're able to front run problems and, give away, something as easy as maybe a free appetizer, it really goes a long way. And we're able to do that by knowing who our customer is. If I were to describe Playbypoint with one word, it would be people. There's real people on the other end. It's not a company, it's not a technology. It's Andres, and it's the people on the other side who answer the questions and solve problems for us. Playbypoint's based in Miami. I used to live in South Florida, and I think the weather creates some good vibes there, so I've never encountered an angry Playbypoint employee. Even when we have last-minute questions, the WhatsApp group comes to us with an answer. I'm actually surprised there still is a WhatsApp group. A lot of technology companies, they basically want people to have less ability to ask questions. I thought the WhatsApp group was going to shut down after we installed Playbypoint, but it remains, and I'm sure if I have a question and I hit that group up, I'm going to get an answer within a few minutes.